Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to the Rocket. I have a terrible echo in my ear, so it's hard to concentrate. Welcome you all. As far as I see, we have one big agenda starting, and that's Iago.
Hey.
And who would like to show you the progress?
Okay, so the first thing Sergio started is this sandbox command for Rocket, well, app sandbox. And this is an empty mutable pod. So we're going to start one now. And with some luck, we'll get it running. Yes. So here it is. It's just a pod that has no apps inside. So now, let's see it. Is this one? It's running. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add an app with the command rocket app add with sudo and the pod, and then an app I have in my store. Yeah, password. So now we have an app. We can see that the app is here. This pod is running and it has now an app. So one thing we can do now is we can start it. And we pass the name of the app. And boom, it started on the other screen. So we can also stop it. We can remove it. And it's empty again. And yeah, we can add it again. And start again. Yay. So that's it. This is the work in progress CRI implementation. And there's still some things missing, like volume support and security capabilities for new apps and other stuff. But yeah, we're working on it and we'll get it working eventually. So yeah, that's it. Any questions?
Yeah, another point to mention is that this is all work for the container runtime interface of Kubernetes. I have to be honest that we left out the KVM stuff. So if you're interested in contributing, we have currently an branch called CRI. You can post pull requests against the branch if you want to contribute. Yeah, so we hope
yeah, one thing I did do is I tested add and remove, I think. Well, just add in the KVM flavor and it worked. So, but the rest is totally untested. So yeah.
Yeah, also functional testing, to be very honest. So the dangling, there is a dangling pull request up there, which sometimes against the continuous integration. There is some working Any questions for this feature?
I was sharing my screen.
Will it stay in the CRI branch, or is it meant to be in the release soon?
It is meant to be in the release, but since we are together with Iago is working synchronous, I'm working after it's not a very good synchronization plan for this, so we decided to make a feature branch that once we have a state we think is mergeable, we will submit a request again. But I propose in the next few days.
just from my understanding, is the API to like add and remove the app, is that at a pod level, or is that a service that's kind of overriding across Rocket? Or on a host?
Sorry, I didn't get the first part of the question because I removed my headphones. Can you repeat, please?
Sure. Is the API for adding and removing an app, is that at a individual pod level, or is that at like a host level?
Well, it's a pod level API, right? So you start a pod, a sandbox pod, and then you add and remove apps. So the way it's implemented is it's other entry point like start or like init or whatever GC, and this executes systemd functions inside or does whatever setup needs to be done for the apps.
Cool, thank you.
Does it change the pod manifest, the runtime manifest?
Yes.
How does it do that?
Well, it generates a new one in a temporary file and then moves it over to the new one, to the old one. So it's atomic in Linux.
Is so if I have multiple changes, people trying to do this stuff to a pod at the same time, what will the experience be?
Oh, okay, I cannot really understand because you're in the same room. Can you repeat now?
If I have multiple mutations to the pod at the same time, what will the experience be?
Yeah.
Good question.
We actually had a very similar question today. Can you hear me? We had a very similar question today. We rely on concurrency capabilities of systems. So we are essentially only limited by systemd itself. One more to add, we will introduce quite a couple of annotations which will be reflected in the stage 1 guide. Because we need new entry points for hard stuff, as well as method annotation else if given stage 1 is meant to be mutable or not.
The exit code of each individual app is still captured, right?
What's that?
Like the status file and exit code still exists per app and is updated immediately. Okay.
Yeah, that's generated by the Reaper, the status one. So yeah, we generate a Reaper and app services. So it's a template service, so it just works.
Do you have a command to stop the pod, or is it just rocket stop as usual?
Yeah, just rocket stop as usual. I forgot to show that on the demo, but yeah, it works.
Yeah, that was actually pretty challenging to implement the rocket stop. We had to refactor the whole dependency graph inside systemd because it was currently set up in a way that it kind of automatically quits once the last is. And this has to be different in mutable pods where you can have empty pods hanging.
I have another question. If you start a pod in the traditional way with Rocket Run, can you add apps there, or is it only when you start the sandbox?
No. So we decided that for the traditional commands, Rocket Run, we will keep the immutable semantics as of now. And for all the mutable operations, we introduce this new app subcommand. So you have app sandbox, app stop, add, app remove, and so on. This is not to confuse too many functionalities.
How do we get the UID of the pod when you start with the sandbox? Do we have a -- UID save command line? Or?
Yes. I didn't test it yet, but I think I have to do some coding around this work. Also, I wanted to print out the generate UUID first line, just send it out, I think. But yeah, these are still small to be done. Actually, not small, that's all the functional test documentation is quite small.
I guess we cannot start with -- interactive in that new box, in that new sandbox mode.
Yes. So the sandbox is, if you want to say, interact the way that it's non-interactive, that you don't have a hash or something like that. So it just blocks if you don't start it with systemd-1 or similar in its system. Okay, so we have no more questions around that. So I would say, I don't know if anybody has another question. Otherwise, this community thing will be very short.
Yeah, demo only.
Maybe a question to the KVM colleagues. Do you think we'll be able to keep up with the mutable pod stuff? You cannot hear me?
I hear some breaks. I don't know. You hear it good or no? Some breaks with some echo.
Oh, okay. So the question is, do you think you will be able to catch up with the mutable pod methods so we can comply with the container runtime interface with the KVM flavor too?
Yeah, we were thinking about it just a bit for now. We had some natural ideas that the sandbox will be a pure VM, but we didn't think about it yet. But it looks possible.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't see any big differences between systemd in KVM and systemd in the nspawn flavors. It's just, yeah, I mean, as long as the entry point works, and it does by doing SSH, I think everything should work out of the box. But there might be some problems that I'm not thinking about now.
Exactly, we were thinking about just copying files to the host and then SSH into the virtual machine to start another pod or just another app, or just to remove the app from the VM, and it should be doable.
Yeah, I agree.
If an app has a port exposed to the host, I think we start LKVM with a parameter port or something. I don't know if we can add that after the fact. I don't know how it works.
I have no idea. Do we do that? Do we pass port to LKVM? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know.
Could you repeat the question? I don't understand what are you asking about.
If an app exposes a port from the container to the host, I'm not sure how it is done. I think it's with nspawn flavor. I think it's with port forwarding with netfilter, but with KVM, I don't know if we can change that after the pod has been started. So I don't know how it's done currently, but I wonder if it might be a problem to implement.
At this moment, I don't know if I understand correctly, but if the application expose port on the local interface, there is no way to use port forwarding with KVM flavor. If the port is exposed to the outside of the VM, it's not the problem. From discussion with Ewan, after implementing CRI, there shouldn't be a problem with forwarding local port to the Kubernetes.
Okay, so if nobody else has additional points, I would say we can have a beer.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Okay, great, everyone. So if nobody has another topics, I won't hold you further off. Thank you very much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in 2 weeks then.
Thank you very much for your work there. That was awesome.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Thanks.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.